open to new things, and she want to learn new things. And till now, she's the one person in my whole family whom I really can talk to. She's that kind of person. um, and yeah, she's really inspiring because how she is doing her daily life job. It's really amazing. She's so old, but she's like, I'm just 70. I'm like, no, you are not 70. You're 90 plus. And she's amazing. She's holding our family together, actually.
Wow. Sounds like she's an amazing woman, as are you. I saw that she had, was that a macaw that she has as a pet, or was that, it didn't look like a parrot. So I'm guessing it was a macaw.
No, it's just a cat. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, it was definitely a very wonderful picture of her and that and all. So I think we're going to wrap it up and everything. I'm going to look and see if there's any more comments on the Facebook and everything, and there aren't. But definitely, if you would, please share with our listeners how they can get in touch with you, how they can reach out to you, and of course, they can, of course, go to the website, which is RanitaRoy.com. But just if you would, please share with folks how they can reach you by email. I know you also have an Instagram account. As a matter of fact, I'll bring up some of the Instagram pictures that you've taken as well. But if you would, please share with folks how they can reach you and just the different ways, social media that you're out there.
So it's really easy. Just go to my website first, and you can see everything down there. So I have Facebook account, but I'm most active in Instagram. It's Ranita Roy, and I don't really active in others social media account, but Instagram is the thing. It's really easy, and you can see the photos. So yeah, but if you want to really see my work in a daily basis, just find me on social media like Instagram. Yeah.
And I was trying to pull it up, but for some reason it's not acting correct on my page. It might just be that my computer is slow and everything. But give folks the Instagram account one more time so they can go there and look at the pictures right there. Oh, there we go. It just pulled up, but it still doesn't show the Instagram address. So give them that Instagram address again.
It's Ranita 3 Roy, Ranita 3 ROY.
All right, Ranita 3 Roy. And as you can see, these are some of the Instagram pictures, and some of them are just amazing and things of that nature. Are you doing any sort of fundraisers? And also, what kind of classes would you be looking for? Because I said, you seem like you're one of those people that is always continuously learning and continuously teaching yourself. So we talked about some of the equipment that you would want, but if there are people that are offering classes online or things of that nature, are there any kinds of classes that you particularly would be interested in terms of like things that you might want to learn more of in terms of developing your own skills? So I know that there's, of course, online classes of all sorts. So I was just wondering, are there any kind of particular classes that you are looking for?
So I love to learn. I think I'm a really, I mean, I consider myself I'm a learner. So a daily basis I'm learning, but right now I really want to learn more about photo books and how to make a photo books, and I already started learning it. But in where I am living here is we don't have photo books and not a good library, so it's really tough for me to physically to see a photo book. But when I was in New York, I had a chance to visit some libraries and all. But yeah, I would love to learn more about photo books, and obviously I want to make music for my video, because it's a really huge issue in the copyright. I can't use others' music, so it would be great if I can learn how to make certain music for my videos.
Okay. So that actually is something else that you like to do, photography. of course, is the main thing. But what are some of your other hobbies, just in case folks are listening as we're winding down, that they might be interested in knowing are hobbies of yours? You mentioned that you're trying to do, sounds like some videos to go with your photographs. But what other hobbies do you have that folks might be interested in knowing are hobbies? Maybe not as strong as photography, because like you said, that's something you do every day, probably 6, 7, 8 hours a day if you can.
Yeah, it's like we have to eat, we have to bath. It's like that. It's like daily thing for me. Photography is like a daily thing for me. But yeah, hobby. I think I love sketching. I really enjoy sketch a lot, and music. And whenever I go outside, I love to try some adventurous sports. I already did paragliding and those stuff. So um, scuba diving. So I really love adventurous sports also. So yeah, those are my hobbies. I mean, even you can see my walls. I have, I love to draw things. I'm not a great, uh, great in that case, but I love to try new things and love to learn new things.
Well, I appreciate it. I know that it's probably because I think y'all are about 11 hours ahead of us, or maybe 12, so it's already close to close to noon here, so it's probably close to midnight where you are and everything. So I'm going to let you get some rest, but I greatly appreciate you taking this time and us finally working out the schedule so that I could get this interview with you, and then it'll air later, and I'll send you an email as to when that'll be. I got to get with Dean to figure out when it'll air, but it'll air on, it's airing right now on Facebook Live, but it'll air on the podcast network sometime later this week, probably like either Wednesday or Thursday. But I'll get with Dean and we'll figure that out. And I'll send you an email so that you can let your friends and family know to listen and hear some of your insights. But I greatly appreciate you sharing your story, and I plan to just keep following you and see all these amazing photographs that you're doing on a regular basis. I just like Stefan and Tim, I consider you to be one of my new friends now. So I have worldwide friends now, and you're definitely one of them. So I appreciate you coming on, and the friends are of various ages and various nationalities and from various parts of the world and just various backgrounds. So I definitely appreciate you being on and consider you one of our new family of friends. So thanks for doing this with me, and definitely we'll be keeping in touch. And hopefully at some point you'll get a chance to come and shoot some of the amazing photographs that we have here in North Carolina, because it's a very scenic part of the country with a lot of different kind of landscapes. We got everything from beaches to mountains to cityscapes. So definitely it's got a wide range of contrast of things that you can shoot, everything from nature photography to more urban kind of things. So definitely thanks a lot, and I look forward to us continuing the conversation. And who knows, as I always tell all of our guests in the past, once you've been on here, you're always welcome to come back, whether that's maybe you're in the States at the time that's more convenient for you and can call in during the 7 to 9 hour when we're on, or we can always arrange another special broadcast. So definitely, whenever you have anything of newsworthy that you want to share with us or that you want the world to know about, just let us know, and we'll stay in touch. But thanks a lot, and definitely appreciate having you on.
Thank you for having me. I really enjoyed my time here in Facebook Live. And yeah, I mean, see you soon somewhere.
Sounds great. Y'all take it easy, and like we say, I know Dean usually when he closes out, he always says that remember that this is not a rehearsal, so definitely treat it as if it isn't a rehearsal, and just treat life as if you're going out there with a mission is kind of the gist of his message. He does a better job of saying it than I do, but the gist of the message is, treat life as if it's something that you want to be part of and not just a dress rehearsal. So definitely I agree with him on that, and I'm sure he'll say the same thing as he closes out. I did a horrible job of paraphrasing it, but that being said, we're going to close it out. I'm sure Dean will come up with the right way of saying it, but definitely everybody out there, please be safe. We are in the middle of the COVID era, and like Ranita said, a lot of folks are not doing what they're doing in terms of wearing masks in her country, we can say the same thing here as well. So if we're going to try to flatten the curve around the world, we have to follow the orders of the CDC and whatever the health agencies are in the world. We know who is one of them, but definitely I'm sure India has its own version of the CDC. But whoever the doctors and various other people are that are telling us this, we have to follow their rules and definitely try to flatten this curve so that we can end this pandemic sooner versus later. And definitely that would be my advice. But also, just in terms of advice in life, we definitely need to try to do things that are positive on a regular basis. I think we heard Ranita say that several times. So definitely appreciate Ranita being on the show. And we'll definitely be having her back at some point. She was an amazing guest. And we'll definitely be seeing y'all later on Straight Talk with Dean and Mark. So until then, y'all have a good evening, and we'll see you later on. And that's it for now.